Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and the farm. We are now at episode 11 of our 15 Kids and Farming Challenge episode series. So we need to really do some work on this place. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of work that's really needed to make sure that this place seems, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is very meh. And I originally didn't really show all of this before. But this is kind of going back a little bit in time to kind of do the whole speed build of the house and how the inside actually came together. So if you want to see how that happened, it's in this episode. And stay tuned for the next episodes. And we're going to get the house done this episode for the next episode so that it's smooth sailing and you guys can see the family really start to grow and shine even more. So if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe in the links below. And also tap that alert button for the future episodes. Bing! And thanks again, everyone. Have a great day and stay proud. First thing that I really was looking at was more like, like all of these things going on in this house and all the stuff that I really need to get done. And then sort of just how everything really needs to flow and function, because I really wanted a lot of extra bedrooms and a lot of things for people to really play with and do, and then just a lot more space in general. So that's why I did like a dual shower, custom shower here. And then we also have a lot more detail when it comes to like features and fixtures that I put in as well, because I just want to make sure that it's also fun to look at, in the streams as well, because we're going to be here a while and I really enjoy the platform stuff and to be able to kind of make more individualized designs and not have to use all the Max's stuff because I don't use CC. So it's kind of this way just so that I can enjoy like building a little bit more and, kind of look at it as well. So let's see here. I'm like going through and just kind of getting all the like more detail items put in basically, because I like making it feel like it's a really good example of like a walk-in shower, so to speak. So it's just different. Let's see here. So now it looks like we are still working on the bedroom or the bathrooms. Working on bathrooms a lot, and then I want to work on like getting this bedroom done here and make sure that all of that's together as well, because again it's just about trying to get as many people to kind of fit into our house as possible, and then to kind of make sure that it all works and that people can kind of flow in and out easily, or well, I say people, but Sims can flow in and out of the spaces easy. Because the way I had it sort of before, they were having to walk through the bedroom, and this was the default house, through the pack that we got here with the cottage living. And so it was one of the smaller cottage living houses. And I just saw a lot of ground around it. So I'm like, this would be perfect for that. But then I got into the house and I was like, this just needs some work, a little bit to be able to fit everybody. And like they had to go through that master suite bedroom to get into the bathroom. There really wasn't another one. So now there is. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It is just a lot of different sort of pieces. And I just wanted to make it very like fancy, where they're trying, to go a little above and beyond the traditional farmhouse and do something that's a little more like got pizzazz and excitement. And then I also kind of went through and built up the bathrooms. I went and then circled sort of back. We'll go back around here in a moment, but you'll see me go in and do some of the other living space a little bit more, just so that we've got everything that we can pretty much fit in here to fit, and then make sure that people like the Sims can then walk around and get around easily as well. because there's just generally so much stuff that you would need for a family of this size that I tried to, condense it as much as I possibly could. And then also give it a lot of personality. So like I did, for instance, in this room with all these like cute little light fixtures and things that I wanted to kind of blend together to make it more of like one big piece or one feature. So that's kind of what I'm doing here again with these sort of character lines and detail as I come through. It's not really necessary per se, but I really like being able to give the Sims like always to the nines, like of quality around them. So then they're not bent out of shape over that on top of everything else, because otherwise they just start getting really super mad and upset, angry because everything is not like to the nines or not the way they like it, or there's not paint on the wall or something, like just those little things. So you want to make sure that everything's got paint, that you've got like closed off rooms, all that stuff, just for the basics. But then beyond that, I like to really add a lot more detail so it just feels more realistic too, on top of impressing the Sims. So we are working on getting these bedrooms done up. And then I was having a little bit of like clipping issues that I start taking care of here in a moment. But basically you just have to pick up the door and then drop it back down. So this bedroom, I imagined like the like single bedroom for like the kid that really deserves the extra space and that needs a lot more room to grow. And maybe even the one that does the most chores or is like the most productive at the house. And I also look at it as like sort of like the HOA, head of household for the kids side of the household, and how, maybe this is their space. And so it's like the executive bedroom sort of thing, but for the kids. So they are the leader of the kids pack or cult or pack. Yeah, pack. So now I am going through and doing more of the bedrooms. Now there's sort of like one that's more neutral, which we did before. And now we're up to like the kids' bedrooms that are more of like the very personalized, like fancy ones. And I did like a Jack and Jill bathroom sort of thing as well, so that I can do like a bunch of bunk beds. So we've got like space for another 4 kids plus in this sort of design that I'm doing now, but I have to like get there and do it. Here we go. So I just start adding in all of these like little features and things to like really give the Sims, because there's actually a really new master suite I built as well that's really neat. And it's got a whole ready room here, as you're seeing kind of come together now. But a ready room is basically where you can come away from everyone and get ready or decompress on your time off and kind of get ready at your own pace, not have to be around everybody. And then it's got all your clothes, it's got your shoes, everything you would need there as well, off to the side, maybe in a closet. So you go from your ready room to your closet to your bathroom or any of that mix. So it's really good to kind of build it in a square design so that you can go from each of the rooms like sort of through, like around. So it just has a good flow. You want to have that good flow there with those rooms. So it's better to do sort of like that design, so then you can go easier around rather than if they're all like long ways. And do like your ready room and then do your really awesome, which is like a lounge basically, and then do your awesome closet, which we've got going in now. And then all kinds of different things of like your bedroom that you could do. But then I feel like it opens up a lot more room and ability to do different styles, and then even more like eclectic styles that have a lot more furniture in the palette as well. So we are working through this custom closet now, here in a moment. Cool. Just takes a moment because I've got like, there's all these different options and stuff. So I'm like going through, and then I like had to cut some of it out because there's just a lot of like me going back and forth and looking at things. So now I've got here this like really, really neat. I'm so stoked. This is so cool. Yes, 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 yes. 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 It looks so good. Oh my gosh. And I love this bed, this ready room. So you can put your makeup on, you can get dressed, you can do all kinds of really fun things and sort of like relax and just kind of let everything go so that you're not stuck like worried about everything. Oh, yay. Yay. I love the stone too. The stone actually is some of the most like real items I think in the game, looking in real life because I've got ceramic versions of this as well that look very sort of like realistic, but this even looks better because it looks like more legit and real. They did a good job at the patterns to make it look more like authentic and marbly and pretty. So I'm just adding in more and more to the bathrooms because really I felt like that's what was the most important and what was missing the most in here was just all the amenities and that there just was not enough bathroom space and not enough a room to really like get everybody taken care of before we've got to go on to the next, situation or the next homework assignment or school, whatever it is. So I just kept pushing and pushing on trying to make sure that there was plenty, plenty, plenty of room and amenities so that it's hassle free. So, still going through here, still nailing all this last bathroom here, getting all that done. And then I end up pulling together at the last minute, like this sort of idea of doing just the dual vanities as well, because again, it's all about trying to get as many Sims to use a space as possible so that I can spread them out a little more too, but not have such a big house that it's just like unmanageable. So now we have this last room, which is a bedroom, and you guys have already kind of seen how that's come together as well. So I just kind of wanted you guys to get to see this last little bit and how this all came together. So thank you again so much for tuning in. And as always, I'm Simmer Chase, and you have a great day. Stay proud, everyone, and go out and do something magical. Thanks.